March is National Nutrition Month, sponsored by the American Dietetic Association.
This year's theme is Eat Right with Color. UW nutritionist Donna Weihofen met us today at Willie West, the Willie Street Co-op on University Avenue, to show us the best way to splash a little color on our plates.
Look at this color.
Look at the peppers.
The peppers. What makes the color are the pigments, okay? And the pigments are what are the cancer-fighting, heart disease-fighting substances in the fruits and vegetables. It is the pigments, so it's what makes it colorful.
Green as well?
Green as well. And there are thousands. We are finding thousands of these colorful nutrients in fruits and vegetables, which are cancer-fighting, heart disease-fighting, decreases your risk of Alzheimer's, decreases diabetes. It is super healthy, all of them. The color in the red ones is called lycopene, and lycopene is a major cancer fighter for prostate cancer, ovarian cancer. But it's also found in red tomatoes, anything red, even watermelon is red. The yellow has a little bit more lutein in it, and lutein is a nutrient that's good for your eyes. When I talk about eating for your eyes to prevent macular degeneration, lutein is one of the big ones, so that's the yellow peppers.
Okay.
Cruciferous vegetable family, very special. It has that kind of a sulfur smell when you cook it. It's kind of strong. And this is called sulforaphane, and that is a major cancer fighter. We really do think the cruciferous vegetables are very important in fighting cancer.
And what are they?
Brussels sprouts, cabbage, cauliflower, kale, that's in the cruciferous vegetable family too. There are different forms of different kales. This is the #1 nutrient that is in lutein. If I took all the fruits and vegetables and said which one is highest in lutein, which remember is good for your eyes, it's kale. And that's something most of us don't eat very much of. Do you?
It's very coarse. How do you cook it?
Yeah. You cook it longer. Cook longer than spinach. And you can make a kale salad. You can chop up kale and put a great dressing on it. Onions have a compound in it called quercetin, and quercetin is a big cancer fighter. So when we add onions to our food, it's not just for flavor and because we love it, but because it actually doesn't have nutrients in it. So go for your onions and go for your garlic.
Look at this. This is a carrot.
I know, it's a brand new form of a carrot.
I mean, it looks like a candy corn.
I know, and it has a different, because of the color, it has a different array of nutrients than the more traditional carrot. So try to get a variety in. Beets, oh, phenomenal.
Beets are a superfood, aren't they?
They are really good. Yes, and they are, they're blood red, so you know that they're really full of nutrient.
So it's not necessarily how much you have to eat. It's just trying to have a little bit every day.
A little
right?
bit, and what I say is a little bit more. People say, how much should you eat? Well, we've talked about, 5 to 9 all these years. I don't know if that's quite right. We don't know for sure. We just know that would fit into a good diet, 5 to 9 servings.
Yeah.
But I like to say just eat more than you're eating now. When I do a whole program, like speaking program, and I'll say, how many people had 5 servings of fruits and vegetables this week? How many did you? Most people don't. So I just say eat more than you're eating now.
Okay.
This tomato has the same lycopene as that red pepper we talked about before. And the lycopene is actually, the pigment itself, and you don't lose it when you cook it. You actually absorb more of the lycopene when you cook the tomatoes than when you eat it raw. Not that the raw is worthless, but you actually get more when you cook it.
You ever had fried green tomatoes, Donna?
No.
I'll make them for you.
Do you?
Something I can cook for you.
I've never had them, really.
Yeah, they're wonderful.
Do you like them?
Yeah, they're delicious. So your basic advice is just try to eat a little bit more.
Eat a little bit more of a rainbow of colors.
A rainbow of colors.
Rainbow of colors.
All right.
Interesting with the tomatoes, they're better cooked.
Isn't that interesting? Even canned tomatoes, she said, are almost as good or better for you than fresh tomatoes. And thanks to our friends at the Willie Street Co-op for letting us shoot that story over there. The produce was just beautiful.
I'm going to check the place out. I live right by her.
Well, we're just going to have to start growing it in the station garden.